canon, anime, movies, TV shows, and comics, and gamers, and stuff. Canon usually mean what it is accepted as the main storyline, as a true storyline. Guess what, people? So many people have done so many stuff, and that they have no formal relations with the past. Like for you to call that canon and call this canon, only one can be canon. Basically, where it's accepted in the story, where it's accepted as the main storyline, true storyline. So all you Superman fanboys out there, called Superman Prime 1 million. Mm-mm. Guess what? The people who created Superman and wrote that Superman is not the original Superman creators. Have fun with that. Anyway, on down to Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball GT, people. You don't like it, don't watch it. It's not canon because, the author read it, right? But the author did, like the original creator gave them their blessing. Like, you can't make stuff out of copyright. This is Japan. They will sue you for copyright. Literally, I should know. Trying to get me before I get out. Anyway, don't worry. They got dealt with. Canon, original creator, the original author, writer, yeah, writer, author, make stuff. Mm-mm. Not gonna get me with that crap, people. Awesome stuff. Yeah, you're not getting me with that crap. Canon? Well, we're gonna sell canon. So have a canon battle. Yeah, well, I said it. Batman. Really think Batman has always been the OG Batman he is now? The straight Bat Factor, the Bat Force, the Bat God? No, he has not always been that way. Sherlock Holmes mode. Yeah, I said it. Sherlock Holmes mode. Like, no one at that time thought of the gadgets. So it's like, we're not even going to tell about copyright infringement stuff because there's so many people are copyrighted that, what's original? Like, what's not copyrighted? Like, like, so many movies are copying animes. Oh, fun stuff. Yeah, I said it. The whole fight sequence and all that stuff. We are so original. It's just nobody thought of this stuff. Fun stuff. Some of the movies copy anime. Heck, some of the anime copy Western stuff. Like literally. Don't be. Yeah, I did make this back. SpongeBob and Gravity Rush or Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls. China made their own version of SpongeBob. Same storyline, everything. Ridiculous. And they didn't get copyright sued for, but copyright sued us for everything. Heck, Russia. They own Gravity Falls or Gravity Rush. I think ours called Gravity Rush and stuff, the stuff called Gravity Falls and stuff like that. They didn't get sued for, Russia owned Antarctica, so no one's gonna sue them. Heck, if you Russia, you can just do whatever you want. Hey, if you're the president of the United States or top-notch people, you can do whatever you want. Hey. I mean, if you're the FBI, there are no rules apply to you because you sit above like God level, canon. That's how I look at that stuff. Don't even get me started on copyright and patent and trademarks and infringement and stuff. Don't forget, people, when you make a patent or when you buy copyright for any country out there, you have to send that information into somebody so they can look at it, say, hey, this hasn't been taken, this is has acceptable. You wait 8 months or a year later or 2 years later, and you can finally get it after spending all that money. You know, what a coincidence! In that year or the year after or the same day after you finally get it just to fully do the stuff, hey, somebody else came out with it. Funds and gigs. Gigs. Ha ha ha. Fun stuff. Like Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison. Like Nicholas Tesla was one of the original people who came up with the actual use of electricity and how it worked. He wanted free control energy, while Thomas Edison didn't even know about that. Learned his stuff, came up with that stuff, but Thomas Edison have the dough. He instead of using free energy, he somehow figured out how to make it wire energy, and he got the pattern for discovering this crap and making it work. Even though Nicholas Tesla was the first one, it's like saying Christopher Columbus discovered America with someone else, or someone made peanut butter when someone didn't make peanut. KFC chicken. Come on, people. First of all, KFC chicken, Colonel. Mm-mm. Someone came up with that green way before he did. That's a freaking national trademark stolen bullcrap, which is why I don't eat KFC. Out that crap. Now, I don't know McDonald's or Burger King or Sonic or Wendy's background, but if I didn't see something that I didn't like, I might not eat it either. Like, hate, oh man, hate is so true. Oh man, hate that place so much. Lucky for them that, I'm gonna have to find something that outdo chicken. I don't know. I will find a way to outdo chicken. The hate is real. I hate the fact that me and chicken have similarity because that chicken was stolen by that KFC prick. But mm, you know, keep it woosah, keep it balanced, keep it even. Ah man, canon, right? Original. Keep it going, people. Yeah, Goku can't beat Superman. What Superman? You can the canon Superman or the past Superman, or Shadow can't beat Vegeta or Silver Contunk Trunks or Deadpool and Deathstroke. Ho ho, Deathstroke, what's up? Deadpool, haha. Come on, people, stop that crap. If you want to take it back to the originals, then we can. I don't mind. Now that is the only thing I will consider canon. If it, anything else, you make the rules, I would go by it and I'll do you. But if you start switching stuff, I'll do you. Come on, people. It's like again, Flame Wars. Like who will win between Sub Zero and Elsa? Elsa froze a whole kingdom. I mean, Sub Zero can turn himself into ice, so it really doesn't matter. In terms of raw destructive power, Elsa's up there, but in terms of actual combat ability, Sub Zero will rip her head off. Come on, it's like turning. You're gonna freeze a whole kingdom and think that will affect. I mean, if this is a real Sub Zero, like the intro of Sub Zero, like appearing out of vapor into ice into a person, like put on ice man, then yes, that's not gonna happen. It's like trying to burn me with fire when I am fire. I mean, look, must have some pretty good fire, which I will eat it and I will proceed to drink. Pull a Dragon Slayer Natsu, or my favorite Dragon Slayer, the poison one. Poison. Thanks for the middle. Canon original, not that difficult, people. Deadpool and Deathstroke. First off, Deadpool, Deathstroke. Don't even start. I'm like, oh, the name sounds so canon. Deathstroke copy Death and Deadpool copy Death or Deadness or Zombies Undead. Hoo hoo. Look, like someone took a part of the name and added that. Shut up with the canon crap. Copyright and bullcrap. Anyway, canon. Deadpool can heal with his like Deadpool can be burnt to ashes and he will come back literally, depending on which one you use. Anyway, Deadpool can be burned to ashes and he will come back. He can have his head off and he can come back. Now, if you consider what other Deadpool, like if you chop his head off, he won't die. Like, but he might have some like mental issues. And Deadpool, he already has so many mental issues. Yay! I think I found my twin. Anyway, like you had to put his head back on his body to him being like again, and he's pulling a freaking Hidan from Naruto. Actually, Hidan from Naruto pulling a Deadpool. I love that guy. That was funny. Got his head chopped off and everything, body chopped into pieces. Still cussing people out. Oh, you think I'm dying down here? Oh, I'll be back and like shake him on. Like, you gotta eat, remember? Oh no, don't do it. Like Deadpool won't say that crap. I don't need to eat. I eat for funsies. I have cancer plus regenerative factors. Deathstroke is Deathstroke is like Captain America. He's a unlike yeah, Deathstroke is a Captain America. If you're gonna compare Deathstroke to anything, it would be Captain America. You know why? Captain America is a peak human, super soldier, enhanced soldier, and Deathstroke is the same thing, designed for that purpose. But no, people compare these two people together. Funny. I mean, one made me name both may be Wilsons and Cedar. But I remember they had a story crossover and like, where they met each other and they was brought in, one betrayed the other, and that one took his name and his lifestyle and going about their personality, blah blah blah, both stuff. But guess what? I don't accept that one because DC had to like, hey Marvel, let's make a crossover. Oh yeah, okay, let's do it. DC made us. Marvel, we about to make ours. Oh, sorry, cancel the contract. You can't use our characters. Hmm. Anyway, fun stuff. It's like DC with Vertigo Comics. Now, Vertigo Comics pretty dope though, people. If you haven't read it, I don't know if they're still in operation, but I'm going to be so buying so many comic books. Vertigo is probably the only thing from DC like ever had a connection to DC. I like one of the few connections to DC I bought. They separate for them, they wasn't getting their dues, made their stuff. Vertigo, who's in Vertigo? Delta for the Endless, Lucifer, Michael, of course Spectre, and they're like Spectre. Don't even get me started on Shama and Lolo and all. Oh man, those are side characters, but like not side characters. Like they don't have their heroes and villains are anti-hero. They don't have their own comic books, but pretty up there. Hmm. Potato Comics, OP. They might got shut down. Wink, wink. I wonder how that happened. But I'm still buying their comic books. It's like listen to music. Like I'm trying to get this, buy this music. You know, 99 cents. But I can't find that music because the band changed their name and this music no longer on for sale. Like, oh man. Okay, people, if you want to do it, I will. Anyway, canon, fun stuff. I very first comic book of that storyline. If it nothing else, I won't say it's canon. Anything after that, this is your standard. Let's go by it. Let's prove how wrong you are, or prove how right you are. I agree. Or oh my, I'm surprised. I didn't even know that. Mm. Now I know. And it's actually a fact too. I mean, anything can be a fact, but wow. Don't even. Oh, man, the Lantern Corps versus the Nova Corps. Man, that is such. Mm. Unlike Goku, Superman, that I give 60-59 or 59-59 or like 60-58 or 60-50. Greenlander versus Nova Corps. Mm-mm. Oh man. No matter how I hate Ryan Reynolds in that Lantern movie, but that compared to the Nova Corps, man. Oh man. I'll give Green Lantern to Nova Corps in terms of raw, like maximum done at their peak power, or like actual peak power actually done. Not saying I can do this. Hey, you heard him say they can do it. Like Superman can be God if he get the God to it, but he threw it away. So guess what? He was never God. Could be, don't matter. Don't include. Don't do it. Anyway, Green Lantern, the first Lantern, OP. He had Black Lantern ability, he had White Lantern ability, he had Green Lantern ability, he had Yellow, Red ones, he had Spectrum. Original Lantern. Somehow taught people different stuff and some pick up the stuff and learn it all, etc. etc. That guy was OP. Like, what can't this guy do? I mean, he can't do everything because the Spectre wouldn't allow it all. The Endless and all them little high potent people, like, those reality warpers. Trigon dropped the first lantern. I mean, didn't drop. Like, it was a hard fight for Trigon. And Trigon claims, like, people claim Trigon can rule the dimensions, but I'm like, conquer dimensions, which I'm not even going to say anything about that because your physics and my physics are way different. Yeah, even on your level of physics, Trigon is not that OP as people think he is. But, Trigon dropped the first letter, and then that was a fun comic book. Now, Trigon had actual difficulty fighting that person. It's difficult for Trigon. Like, Trigon could not brainwash that person or mind warp that person. Not the first letter. Like, first letter have everything. That first letter was probably on the level of Spectre or like presence, the source, the wall, the presence of that comic book, that DC version in terms of like power and based on emotions and like all the emotions and stuff. Like literally Trigon had a problem with that. Anyway, but Trigon still won. Trigun's OP. Not that OP, but the way y'all describe, but Trigun. Oh man, I'm to the point where I might bring in Lovecraft, but fun stuff. Mm, John Constantine. Oh yeah, John Constantine tricked the Batman, and Batman is a prepping master, or prep guy, as most people call him. If he can prep, he could do anything. He obviously couldn't do anything when John Constantine tricked him out of his wallet, out of his Batmobile, out of his mansion. He tricked God. I'm pretty sure if y'all ain't like God would already know this, but expect to say, "Oh God, you got tricked," like God, like, did I? Like, but fun stuff. This is John Constantine, people. He's bisexual. Yeah, for most people say, yeah, John Constantine, he's bisexual. Yeah, but he is a baddie. Like, great person. Like, he's the person, like, was it? Yeah, that's right. John Constantine slept with a male that he saved, the female that he grew up, oh man, 1000. Anyway, the female that grew up with, like, not with him, the female that he saved, that she grew up into an adult, and then he got killed, he got resurrected, live on and on. He slept with him, he slept with her, he slept with him, he slept with her, he slept with her, the other guy slept with her, she slept with him, she slept with him. Now they just in a big love triangle. They don't do that on like the cartoons now, but the comics, oh man, oh man, lady, whatever, a whole fun stuff. This is John Constantine. The fact that this person would try to trick guys, mad respect. I mean, don't trick God people unless you me, but fun stuff. Or at least attempt to. Like, that was fun stuff. Canon, right? So different for what it is now. You have no idea how smart John Constantine is. Batman may be a prep person, but John Constantine, ho, that's strategist. Come on. Anyway, even like, Superman's weak to magic now. Like if you go back way back, like the second Superman, these are weak to magic. Magic doesn't exist. Magic doesn't exist. I'm not weak to it. Sucks to be you, but anyway, canon, fun stuff. Like Birdie the Mighty Decode. That's right. That's one of the movies. I'm not gonna miss any movies. They copy their fighting stuff. When Birdie got hit through that building, gotta read the manga or comics. Oh, I gotta buy some of my stuff. Anyway, when Birdie got like punched through the like 60 buildings, flipping off the ground, being scraped and all that stuff. You know, who was it? Her male best friend, crush boy toy or something? Whatever relationship they have. Came through teleporting. Seems like a familiar move to people if you know where I'm going. Wink, wink. Came to the building, hop in the building, came down. You know, she knocked the building down with her laser abilities. Haha, funny. You know, went in hiding, like instant hiding, like come on now. We know each other for so long. Teleported right behind her, hit her, tried to hit her, and she just okay, no more holding back. Restraints off, uppercut it. They kept fighting. That little alien thing, dog, female, so sexy. Anyway, it's fun stuff. Going back and forth. So he said, "No, I'm about to fix this situation right now. No worries. You have your right, I have my right, both wrong. I fix this situation." He teleported back in time. Yeah, this was all get different and went to another movie. He teleported back in time, saved her as a kid, for she wouldn't get in that situation, but it still didn't fix the problem because himself, prior before time, did that crap already. Like, just keep doing it. Great repeat. Anyway, he saved her after her adopted android mother got, smashed by whatever person that hacked that little security machines and stuff. Just, it was a good fight. Very good fight. Oh, my mode. But, she got beat so bad. Like, after that thing started duplicating itself, I mean, 203 was pretty good for like a 5,000 of them. No. And then he came back in time, okay, people. Okay, I'll just teleport you back in time. Well, there was nothing. Bye. Don't exist anymore. I keep you though. Die. Teleported. Save her. Like, sorry about the mom. But hey, what you gonna do about it? Walk off. To be technical, he was like a defunct 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 manufactured project or item. You know, he was originally a human who was kidnapped. Hey, I like human genomes. Time to get probed. You know, I don't know why that stuff, but fun stuff. He was defected. Went back, left somewhere, lived for a million years later, and died. Eh, fun stuff. Canon, right, people? Great job. Mm. Anyway, that's Anime Talk. Oh, don't even get me talking TV shows and stuff like that. Oh, Gintama. One of the originals. Gintama? Oh, I might do a Gintama review right there. I mean, it's so original. It's still every product for every single thing out there, from Western to Russian to freaking Ireland, Scotland to Japan and China. It just literally just downplay everything. It's like South Park of Japan. It's like South Park for Japan. It's just adults, really funny stuff. Funny and like literally now. Ho ho! My name is Donald Trump. Take my health, obey or die. I'm literally. Come on. Hey Barack, how's it going? Let's play baseball. Pull out swords, start whacking each other. Funny. And yeah, yes, get to my house his own little own Gentleman universe existing and stuff. Usuro. Oh man. Great baddie. You know. I fixed the problem. Don't worry. That was fun. Like minus them making fun of like everything out there, include their own stuff. And then going to their own stuff and like, hey, I feel like I've seen this in anime before. You've seen this in anime before. Like Kagura out there pulling a Kagura. Or canon, right? So many people out there taking other people's stuff. And like it's actually copyright and trademark, but nobody said anything. But you know, you that noob out there, no one cares. They talking to you. It's like, hey, that person over there may be doing the wrong thing. I'm not gonna do anything, but you do the wrong thing, I'm gonna do something about it. Mm, you know, get favoritism, people. It don't have to be what you call favoritism, but if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Thanks for motivations. Anyway, killing people. It's not about the first people who are the originals, like first people. I not considering their canon. I mean, if you want to make it go by now and say canon, then we are going to talk canon. But if we say let's go by, Rebirth 52, New World 85, 85, 3, and like depending on which comic company out there, of DC, Vertigo, Marvel, Appa, and that new one came out, the one with the Avatar and all that stuff out there. Yes, I like Corey Bird and Avatar. Sorts of stuff. I mean, it even so ain't grown up. I mean, literally, he just straight airbended, bloodbenders, like not even bloodbenders person, which was stupid of him. Took his abilities away. Great aim, great peacekeeper though. I mean, Korb, oh man, everything. I mean, literally, Aang have like years of being out, and they couldn't cover him as a child, which was mainly his story to his adult. And they just didn't even do that, but they cover Korra child, teenage at the age of 16, up to adulthood and stuff like that. For a person that was like embodiment of darkness itself, or evil, or bad, or chaos, whatever it was. For a person who tried to blow up the world. For a person who, she was this she stood straight with Avatar mode and just, soul sucked her out. But, keep the story going, people. And then went off with Sami to, Spirit Well. But these names sound like a familiar country, people. But, like, old cartoons used to be what animes are today. And old animes used to be, old animes. But, now they're trying to come back. Oh, people like anime. Let's do it like that. No. And then, yeah, some people out there that changed into a cartoon mode, great job, mad respect. I like the fact that you trying to be different from those people. We can't have these people, like one gaming company out there, like having one internet, net neutrality. Oh, let's draw a little something. Let's make this $7,000 for like having 1 megabyte speed. Love that. Good job, people. Make sure these a-holes don't be on top of the food chain for that crowd. especially for that crowd. Like one company selling car out there. Don't even get me started on outsourcing and hiring stuff. Anyway, Canon. Any Superman? Anybody that's talk about comparing me to Superman? Like how do I think Superman to Goku? If it's not the very, 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 very first Superman that was written by the original author created before DC became DC, then I don't compare. Don't ask me, canon. Just stake the Pacific Superman against the Goku, and then we could talk. I mean, if you say like Golden Age Superman to like all of Goku's, then Superman Prime is like I have a high chance of winning, but Superman Prime 1 million have a high chance of winning. But this is Goku. I'm pretty sure this, use the Dragon Balls, bring him back, get stronger, get immune, get smarter. Hey, hey, let's go again. Oh, you powered by the sun? It's a transmission the sun away. Beerus, sun mode. Let's do this, Superman. My abilities versus yours. I mean, you were born with the ability to absorb sunlight, but that seems to be, a borrowed ability. I mean, heck, I borrow like Kamehameha, Solar Flare, Destructo Disc, Spirit Bomb, Kaioken. I mean, the only thing I got is mine is like Super Saiyan, just like biology. But hey, if you want to keep your basic state against my basic state, we can do this. You know, let's do this straight up brawl. Yes, that would be the time where Superman would get up, beat down. Don't forget, people, Superman went without the yellow sun is just a human. Just a human. I mean, like Karate Kid flips Superman. That person is a peak human. Like at most, yeah. Karate Kid is gonna be pretty strong when he grows up. Like if you compare to Karate that flips Superman back then. Karate Kid at the age of 15 flipped Superman. The kid is like my chest height, and that's pretty short. Like Superman. Oh, really? You think he's strong? You wouldn't be part. Just test your strength. This is Superman back then. He will test your strength. I mean, he wasn't gonna like one punch explode the kid like Saitama and stuff, but he was gonna hit the kid hard enough, show him the difference between an adult and a kid. What? Karate Kid, like, oh, really? You telling me something? Superman threw that punch at speed and put some freaking moisture oil on that mug and just flipped him over, flew him through a couple of trees and buildings. I mean, like, so do I pass the lead? But if Karate Kid can do that, I'm pretty sure Goku, who's like, you know, as a baby, got raised by someone as a like 4 year old, survived in the wilderness, killing every animal at the age of 4, eating them raw. No, Dragon Ball. Most y'all don't know that manga stuff, not the cartoon stuff or anime, but not that stuff. Manga stuff like at the age of 4, eating animals out till he was found by someone. Hey, hey, Grandpa Gohan was raised again. Got to the point with the Master Roshi, blah blah blah. You know. Anyway, if you put like the best of the best Superman against the best of the best Goku, then Superman's gonna win. It's not even a done deal. It's not even a fight. I mean, Goku can have almost like awareness of his personal ability, but with Goku personality, he's not gonna use anything like an outsource or let's just Superman become like Superboy Prime or Superboy Prime Woman. Those are two different people. Superboy Prime is a straight up bad like OG, just kill everybody if you don't obey me. Superboy. Superboy Prime 1 million is that version, but who went from good to bad to good again. Superboy Prime is straight up bad, went from good to bad and stayed bad. Like y'all standards, don't care. Oh, kill my people. Oh, I'm one punching this dimension to nothingness. Anyway, like if this is the second Superman that like the original article where he was just making the powers out of nowhere, like on the spot, then he's like, hey, hey, Key, it doesn't even exist, man. Don't even worry about it. Oh, now it's your natural ability versus mine. And then even that Superman will get wrecked. Like if that Superman who, actually, I don't remember that Superman being powered by the sun. I remember that Superman just being super. Man, didn't even have an excuse for power. He just had power. That the very first one was getting hurt by trains and bullets stuff, but he was pretty freaking fast. He was like a Flash. But anyway, but the second Superman, oh man, I need to read minds. I can read minds. Teleport this person. You're no longer a bad guy. What? I'm pretty strong. I'm a bad. Oh no, officer. Sorry. Let's be a good guy. Now that's Superman. Oh man. Mm-mm. Omni King's gonna have problems. I mean, Omni King's not even gonna have problems. Superman is gonna one blink that person gone. That Superman right there didn't have any other heroes. Just has your everyday villains, and might have some villains, but not your everyday. Like the Presence, the Spectre, the Endless, the Seven Rulers, and all them was not even in that series. That was they didn't get in that series to like. Did DC like not before DC became DC? They buy them into their comics or hide them into their comic stuff. But anyway, it don't matter when that person got in comments, that person felt like his power was pretty small compared to those the big people, like the major like Marvel people, like Infinity, Eternity, Oblivion, Death, the Living Tribunal, and anyone who say the Spectre is stronger than the Living Tribunal is straight up stupid. Don't forget, the Spectre ability is based on whoever the Spectre spirit have the spirit whoever hosts the Spectre spirit. In other words, you know, and also that Spectre spirit thing only what the presence wants it to be. Which is why Lucifer dropped the Spectre when Spectre supposed to be the second strongest person in DC, but not a big religion person. You know, that is Spectre go against the Living Tribunal, and the Living Tribunal is just gonna backhand the Spectre to his own, comics. It's like the Beyonder. Don't play with the Beyonder. I mean, even a retcon Beyonder will wreck. I don't know why people say, "Oh no, the retcon Beyonder is so weak." No, he's not. He's still up there with the Tribunal. He will backhand Superman Prime 1 million. He will backhand the second Superman. He will backhand the Spectre. He will backhand Lucifer. He will backhand Michael. He will backhand Death. That's how powerful the retcon. But this is Beyonder. I say people say he was too powerful. This is that Beyonder. Don't no 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 people. It's like pe- people are saying the Beyonders, the Ivory Kings who created the Beyonder, who was an incomplete cosmic cube, and the incomplete cosmic cube ends with the molecule is stronger than that Beyonder. No, they're not. For one, you can't kill that Beyonder. There's a difference. I mean, obviously. I mean, Ivory Kings. Oh man, Doctor Doom. Oh, P person. Rob Abelard or something. That's what's his hidden name to make sure they didn't time warp him and stuff bullcrap. Time warp past kill your past stuff. Oh, we can keep killing your past until we find you. But anyway, he made sure they didn't find out his name. You supposed to be proud of him. I mean, in precept that was Beyonder. He wouldn't like omniscient. Anyway, Doctor Doom. Oh man, he had a hard time against the Ivory Kings, but end of the day, he won. They were linear beings. They didn't exist in multiple times. They exist outside the multiverse. It's like people saying Beyonder, the Beyonder, like Beyonder, that guy, penis, a hole. That Beyonder was like omniverse, like was like the one above all in his own verse. No, he wasn't. I don't know why you say that because the Ivories did make him. Guess what? Who made the one above all? Other than the creator, like an outside, like us creator, there was nothing in there to say like that person was created by, something in the comics. So don't compare. Anyway, Beyonder backhand everybody, almost everybody in the DC or Vertigo, even Lucifer and Michael would get backhand. You want to compare the if you compare them Beyonder, you need to go to anime. Yeah, I said it. Anime or cartoons, but like not many people in comics gonna keep up with the Beyonder. Molecule Man, that's like a hard fight from the original. That's the original Beyonder. That was a hard fight from the Molecule Man. The Recon Beyonder, same thing, still a hard fight. 'Cause if I remember correctly, the original Beyonder had to give up about 70% of his power to come into that multiverse, and that was just him at his 30% power. If his 30% power outdid the Living Tribunal, or at least make Living Tribunal like, oh no, I'm so scared, then yes, PDOP. But I don't even think to be. I think by my standard, Beyonder is not that powerful because you supposed to be. He said I'm omniverse. I'm like omnipotent. If you was that omnipotent and that omnis blah blah blah, I'm pretty sure you can come in that universe without sacrificing your power. But that's just me reading between the lines. Anyway, Spectre is a second person, supposedly most powerful in DC, which is not true. The great evil beast is who is the opposite of presence. Supposed to be the presence more darker side, and the presence already dark as it is. I wonder how those two are gonna be together. Anyway, Spectre, supposed to be the second most powerful person in DC, but yet, you know, you know, have a hard time with Lucifer. I mean, Lucifer is like half God's power or like presence power according to that DC stuff. Like Lucifer is like the person who can manipulate matter, and Michael is the person who can create matter, going down to Raphael or Raphael and all the other people. Blah blah blah. Like those two together, according to counts, equal God. But they're too powerful to fuse body, which means they don't equal God. So Spectre is the second most powerful. And guess what? Lucifer backhand the Spectre. I mean, of course, the Spectre wasn't at full power, but I'm pretty sure Lucifer is pretty smart to know if the Spectre have the full power that it would know how to. I lost all my power, but yet I'm still gonna drop people. Yeah, that's how bad Lucifer. That is Lucifer like I like. Yeah, that's a Lucifer I like. Literally, person lost all his power and stuff and still wrecked. Like, oh, you powerful? Oh man, you have no idea how bad my pride been hurt. Going like this today. Anyway, the Living Tribunal. Not many people can keep up with him. Like nobody. Like other than the one above all, the Beyonder. Like I already know how that fight went, but the Beyonder the Beyonders, like the Beyonder or the Beyonders. Nobody else. Nobody else. Heck, the Beyonders had a hard time with that crap. Like literally the hard time with that crap. They every fragment or part of the Living Champion, like 2% power. They need three Beyonders to take that on. And then when they found like part of the whole body, like the existence of Living Tribunal, they had to get the four, no, three top best Ivory King or Beyonders just to take that person out, and that was a pretty hard fight for them. Like being a Living Tribunal, like you know what? I know what's gonna happen. I'll let this happen, but you're gonna learn today. You're gonna earn this crowd. Like, see my video? I may lose, but you're gonna earn this crowd. You know, break one Ivory King literally badly. Like, no one knew about it. The only way anyone knew about it because Ant Man and the Watcher was on a like on the move. Hey, look there, it's the Living Tribunal. You know, you know why they was on a move? Because the Ivory King being the jerks they are, like, hey, let's blow up this Earth with another timeline. And feed off that existence being wiped out or universe being wiped out. Yeah, universe being wiped out. Let's feed off that. Bunsies. Anyway, like, don't mess with the Liver Tribunal people. If you have to get three people to take on just a fragment. Oh man, I mean, Liver Tribunal supposed to be the second hand to, the one above all. I'm pretty sure that was like plot induced to stupid our character induced stupid. I'm pretty sure Liver Tribunal was whole like, hey, the one Belvoir is not here, but I am. But I mean, if you want to say hi to me, you can say hi. But I'm not gonna read. But I'm reading between the lines. Liver Tribune got dropped. One person, one group of people. The Beyonder. Yeah. Everybody got scared. Everybody. Eternity, Ophidian, Mephistopheles, Oma Shuma. Heck, they they were planning on making Beyonder make Oma Shuma and all the others outers. But, that would really made Beyond the personality not too good. Like almost supposed to be prime or KS, but not zero KS. So and the mini angle ones and all the other group out there, like like Beyond the like, oh, you prideful? Blink gun. Eh, funsies. You know where I got funsies from? Oh, you don't know where I got funsies from? Don't play with the Beyonder. I mean, like he lost his power to Doctor Doom. His pride got the best of him. Character into stupidity. That's his character. Like I wouldn't even say that plot induced stupidity because like the way they set his character, he was like a mixture of pride and arrogancy and God. Like just I'm so powerful. You can take my power and still won't be able to drop me. Doctor Doom. Yes, you're so powerful. Then prove it. You know, being a gay Doctor Doom and power. Oh man, you don't do that to Doctor Doom. Way too smart for this stuff. But once again, not omniscient, not omnipresent, not omnipotent. And being a god drop, Rick, live a normal life, and was a bad husband, etc. etc. Got his power back, and then they just stopped the comics books right there. They didn't even continue this. They don't know how to beat this guy or how to stop this guy. He only got his power back because Molecule Man and a bunch of other people. What was her name? Satania, like not Zatanna of DC, the sorceress, but the one who slept with John Constantine, but Satania, one of like rulers of one of the afterlives, so like high up in the food chain, who helped him get his power back because Doctor Doom is you know both intelligent, a strategist, powerful. You know what? He got beyond the power now. Mm-mm. But, being Doctor Doom, being the character he is, he lost that power. There were, eh, it's like people saying, can Hulk and Doomsday fight it out? Funsies. Now that's funsies. Like Doomsday best comic versus Hulk best comic. In the end, Doomsday might have a 59-58 chance. If you comparing this like Doomsday, who was like became the scientist before he got lobotomized, yeah, he got lobotomized people, straight laser beam to the face, to the brain, like X-ray vision, bullcrap. Became the mindless beast he is. No, actually, the smartest Doomsday versus smarter Hulk, Maestro Hulk or Bruce Hulk, Banner Hulk was one of those. Great Hulk. Oh man, no, don't forget Bruce Banner is a gamma freaking specialist wherever he is, and he can go in other fields. He's making his own inventions and stuff like that. Don't compare. Intelligence wise, yeah. Like physical wise, like the best Doomsday versus the best Hulk. Doomsday might have a high chance on that one because take my head off, I just grow my head back, and that was that Doomsday who grew his head back. Any other Doomsday before that one and after that, you take his head off. If he can't grow his head back, then he's a goner. And believe me, when Hulk let go, mm-mm, he let go, you're gonna die. I mean, I remember the one of the ways to kill Doomsday was entropy, which basically mean take all heat from molecules, mean take all from energy from molecules. Superman and whoever was Superman flew him so fast he flew to end of like nothingness, just a pure white area. And entropy happened. He died, he came back, he died, he came back and told Superman, hey, I can keep protecting from this area. We got to go. I might die too. They went. I mean, Doomsday lived for a long time in that area, like a good 200 years, and like he finally just died. But somehow he came back later. But this is Doomsday here. Like he didn't come back on his own, like his natural body. Somebody brought him back. Yay! Remember I said you only need that one person. Dummy now. That this is the Doomsday that became that freaking powerful. And trophy. You can trophy Doomsday and you brought him back to as he was. Oh man. I mean, what can kill Doomsdays now? The only way that Doomsday comic ends will when they got Mr. Moxie and the other imp with him who were like higher dimension beings. Like, you know what? First time I'm not gonna take you serious, Doomsday. Guess what? Book 'em. Yo, fight Doomsday like 50 Infinity Doomsday. Just fight forever. And that's how that Doomsday got beat it. They had to get like a six dimension, eight dimension being to do it. Like I said, our physics are way different. But whatever. Like Hulk, way different. Not even gotten to that point. Like the baddest thing Hulk's on Maestro level kill all the heroes. One punch the dimension. Mm, you know, bunch of stuff. It's a list. Killed the freaking Watcher and bunch of stuff. Killed She-Hulk, Red She-Hulk. Mm, Wolverine. Don't even get me started how the crap he beat out the Sentry. That was freaking funny. But not the one where he came back as, was it Red Warhawk? It was one of, not Red Breaker Hawk. Anyway, when he came back in the Sentry fought, like, you know the Sentry people. Super sensitive guy, super sensitive. Was a burglar who robbed a house, gotta feed his kids and stuff. Came in the house, came in the room by accident. What a coincidence! The door shut in. He got hit with serum, became super strong and super powerful. Blah blah blah. But his power created like a super dark personality, the void, stuff. When that Sentry fought the Hulk, Hulk like, oh man, don't get backhanded. Being the Sentry didn't go all out and Hulk didn't go all out because those two were like close friends, literally close friends. Like Sentry, I say I can't let go. Don't worry, I can't let go. But let's fight. Continue. How do you feel right now, Sentry? Fine, good. I feel so much better now. Walked out. Even the Sentry can't stop him. Like yeah, pretty bad Hulk. Like OG Hulk right there. Like when I said OG, like oh, that's God level right there. Don't even get me started on Cosmic Hulk. Anyway, Squirrel Girl. Come on, people. Just like it's the timer of the freaking comic book universe. The Buzz Bunny or the Daffy Duck or Mickey Mouse, but not even Mickey Mouse. Bugs Bunny come, Squirrel Girl, literally the ultimate freaking troller. I mean, now like one of the trollers, like top tier trollers. If I gave it top five, she's like top two. How did anyway beat Thanos, beat Doctor Doom, beat freaking who was it? Who was that person? Like that person was a reality warper. She's like, reality warper me, not me. I mean, Franklin Richards is gonna have a hard time on it. If y'all seen that like TV show where like Frank was, I don't know if I exist, I'm alive, I'm dreaming, all this stuff. Yeah. He was a pretty powerful mutant between Reed Richards and Susan Richards. Like I wanna know her original maiden name. F that crap. Anyway, like really, that was one of the most powerful mutants. Like literally, this person was like up there in level. Like even like Athena, Zeus, and Odin, and Benshu, and aliens from other worlds, like the Gladiator and all that stuff, the Queen. Like oh no, 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 no. We want that person. That's our property now. Like gotta propertize everything. But our God makes human look so innocent compared to everything. Humans are pretty up there on level. But anyway, canon. Anyway, canon people. In terms of powerhouses, like not like top tier, like let's say three tier. Let's give Superman the top one level tier, and we're gonna use that from there to the Marvel to any comics, not manga people, because manga went way with comics. Like these people have ridiculous power. And we not even gonna consider kids cartoons and stuff like that, like the Looney Tunes and freaking Kingdom Hearts, Mickey Mouse, cause they will also drop both comics. The only thing I keep up with them is like anime or manga stuff or wushu or manhwa. You don't compare Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck, who can like, hey, there's a hole in the ground, pop a hole, I'm alive again, like all this stuff, like freaking Toon Force. Ah man, I might have difficulty with doing those people. I want like I might have to use like 60% just to go at it with them. Like not that much, but pretty up there. I'd be laughing too hard for the point we having. Come on, like you can reality warping me of all people. Come on, you gonna wipe me out of existence? Oh, buddy, I sleep there. Get out of here. Anyway, Superman tier one for both of them. The strongest Superman. Superman's regular power his butt out. Tier one. Tier two, we're gonna go up the food chain. Hmm, how do I say this? Something that everybody knows, not that characters like I discontinue because he was like no, not he, she was that freaking powerful. That's Marvel. Hmm. Hmm. The stupid ridiculously powerful. I can't even imagine it. Scarlet Witch power when she like will the probability like no more mutants and no more mutants comics. and brought her kids back to life. Oh no. And both Jean Grey and Kitty being a Phoenix. Oh no, this lady. Or when we can take this back to DC, or when Wonder Woman became the Spectre. Oh no, she was way more powerful. I remember her outfit and stuff and her little character story, but her name was escaping because she would discontinue because she was that freaking powerful. Like, there's no bad guys, there's no good guys. There's like, what can't this person do? It's like the Dragonov. It's like she's like the freaking Dragonov of freaking Marvel comics, but she was not on the level of the one above all. Didn't even want to take on the living tribute. Death, only one. Don't forget me starting the manga, the Lady Death. Anyway, she was like on Trigon level, like higher than the actual Trigon, higher than actual Shumi, like two notches above theirs, but way below Spectre, the one above all, like a full power Spectre. Even that person got beat. I don't know how that happened. She was like above a full power Spectre, but not above a full like mad tribunal who just lay down like this person's the creator. We go by the creator rule. My opinion. Like, get the creator out of here. Listen to me. Anyway, she was pretty up there. She's second tier. I can't really think of a person name without mentioning Mr. Maxi, the other him from DC, the Impossible Man, and freaking there was another imp from a higher dimension that was compared to Mr. Maxi in terms of power, not personality. Don't bring in Mask and Lobo either, people, because Superman dropped Lobo, the best Lobo. Actually, yeah. If you bring in Lobo, I'm gonna bring in Deadpool. Just know that. Oh, there was someone similar to Lobo. Anyway, don't care. Yeah. She was pretty out there. She is the second tier. Now, when you go to the third tier, we're gonna get up there. And the embodiments are people who chose to embody embodiments, who people who became an embodiments, people who are up there. That's third tier. Fourth tier, there's no one above the fourth tier other than the first place and second place. DC, DC side, I don't even consider one person in first place because the Spectre could not take on the Great Evil Beast, and the Great Evil Beast just woke. Dr. Fate was with the Spectre taking on the Great Evil Beast, got dropped too. The Swamp Thing took on the Great Evil Beast, got dropped too. Batman was with them for planning a strategy out, help fight with the Great Evil Beast, got dropped too. I mean, if the Liver Tribunal was there, the Great Evil Beast would got dropped. So DC has the presence, and then Marvel has the one above all with second place Living Tribunal. So in terms of which one I like the most, in terms of character wise, top tiers, Marvel have it. Second place, Marvel has it. Third place, the third tier, DC is tied with Marvel. First place, like people on Superman, like no higher than the strongest Superman. DC has it because we just had to make our characters so OP, but no, like so powers, but sucky stories. I mean, like most people with a good story, in my opinion, are DC are those who didn't have power, had power, lost power, and just kept going back and forth. But, it's an interesting story, man. I mean, it's like reading a freaking Bible. You like reading like any Quran or anything. I think this person's so OP. Like I know the ending of this story. I'm not gonna be surprised by anything other than the stupidness of the people in it. It's not really a surprise. I don't even want to read the stupidness of the people. Cause this person's gonna win. Like open book, beginning, victory, end, victory. There's no story mode. I'm not surprised. I don't care. Anyway, I prefer Marvel in terms of story and character. Like I said, I used to like DC till, they put like, hey, DC, Marvel crap and crossover, and then DC screwed them over, then DC screwed over Vertigo, and now you will never see those characters again. Oh man, that Death. So cute. Mommy cute, she has a great personality too. Mm-mm. Fun stuff. Funsies, oh, he wanna die. Oh, she put a supernatural death on. I'm gonna throw you somewhere out where nobody can get you. I mean, supernatural say not even God can get you. Oh man, fun stuff. Anyway, kind of have fun.